When I was little, my father was famous. He was the greatest samurai in the empire.
Hey everybody, my name is Jerry Williams, aka GreaterSapien. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to just talk for a brief moment about President Donald J. Trump. One reason I'm going to talk about him is because you guys get so mad. There's a contingent out there of my hate subscribers that just, they come out of the woodwork and they get so mad when I talk bad about Trump. It is hilarious. So there's a certain amount of trolling to this, though it is on my mind, but I just have to say it because I love watching you guys just twist over this stuff. It's what I find hilarious is I'll put out a rare video on this channel talking about Donald J. Trump and his being a failure of a president and a failure of a human being, and immediately I get a bunch of comments about how I have Trump derangement syndrome. And what I find hilarious and ironic is I get so many comments saying that I have Trump derangement syndrome, and there's usually one or two people who comment 10, 15, 20 times, going through all the different comment threads, different other people's comments, and replying to them, talking about how I or somebody has Trump derangement syndrome. When you come to someone's video and you comment 20 or so times, you're the one with the derangement syndrome. You really are. It's fascinating. But anyway, I do want to follow up on my last video where I talked about his I think it was an interview on Fox or something like that. I can't remember. I haven't looked at it. And I had some opinions on it. And I still have terrible opinions of the man. But I will admit that when I got a hold of a clip that had more of a context of his conversation, that he wasn't telling people that they needed to stay home from work. That wasn't what he was saying at all. He was trying to downplay the numbers. I'm not backing off of that. The man was trying to downplay the numbers. But he wasn't saying that people should stay home from work. He was basically saying they're going to work and they're doing fine. So that I was totally out of line with what he actually said in context. Now his surrogates are saying things like Larry Kudlow was on saying that Americans should stay at work. They should, because we've got this completely contained, which is just a lie. But of course, Larry Kudlow is concerned with the money aspect of our country. He doesn't care about the people. So his job is to make sure the economy goes the way they want it. So he was downplaying it severely, saying that everything was contained and that people should go back to work. So that wasn't Trump speaking, though. Trump wasn't saying that in his, but Larry Kudlow was saying it in his interviews. And even though the president wasn't saying that in that particular interview, let's not act like he hasn't been trying to downplay the severity of this pandemic now. And he's doing it for his own political gain. He is. I think there was an interview today, or at least a report that came out from NPR. A lot of interviews with, I think it was Alex Azar, but I think it's Azar, who's Secretary of Health and Human Services, and about how he was trying to get information in front of the president months ago, but his aides and people like Kellyanne Conway were getting in his way and trying to keep him from getting this information to the president. But he was able to get through and talk to him, and how the president was not pushing for more aggressive testing because more aggressive testing would cause the numbers to go up, and the numbers are bad for him. He's concerned that the numbers look bad for him in his reelection. So he's not concerned about whether or not people actually have the disease or are affected by it. He's concerned that the numbers look bad because he's a deplorable human being. He just is. And he's just in over his head, and he doesn't know what he's doing. You know it, I know it, we all know it, even his deepest supporters know it, so I'm just going to leave that there. Now, if you're interested at all in hating on more of my opinions on this topic, you can go over to my aka GreaterSapien page. and an extended video of this type of commentary will be found there, and the link will be either right here or right here. I'm not exactly sure how I'll edit this together, but that's all I'm going to have to say for today on this channel. And please feel free to go over to my other channel, listen to my rant, and hate over there. Anyway, take care.